Well, hey everybody, and welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 5. This is episode 14. We're back doing things, and if you remember, in the last episode, we left off here smelting glass. We were smelting glass to get glass bottles. We have smelted all of those glass bottles, or all that glass rather, and crafted it into glass bottles. So we are 100% ready to start finishing up the bee farm. Now, I hope everybody's having a great day, great night, wherever you're at. As always, I hope you guys are doing awesome. I am. I'm so excited to get things rolling in today's episode. And before we do, there was a couple of comments on the last episode stating we should get more flowers. And you would have seen a little clip of me kind of breaking some flowers in a flower forest just to differentiate the colors downstairs. And then I do have all of the wood that I need between this little bit in my inventory, all of the different leaves here. We are going to build the tree. We are going to get things going. We have been busy. Just like that, we have all of our bottles out of our shulker boxes, and we have all of the dispensers ready to go. The next step for us is going to be placing in all of this stuff and getting built the tree. Now, I did place in the flowers. This is definitely looking more colorful. There are some flowers like this guy that cannot be here. There has to be a log in these particular areas, right? We need a full block blocking off these dispensers so that our bottles will go where I want them to go, which makes this a little bit of a difficult process to customize this tree. So that is where we're at, and what I'm actually going to do is probably fill all of this in and get to going. We're just going to start building this thing up, and I'm very excited to get started. The other thing that I'm probably going to do is randomly take out certain sections like you saw there. I do not believe... No, we can't put flowers back on things. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I do want to do little bits like that. This would be so much easier in the dark. And then, of course, we're going to, in some places, build this up. We're going to be building all of this up to make it look like it's a part of a tree. Provided the bees work with us. Like that guy. This guy is not helping. Get out of there. So, it's time for me to start placing some blocks. We are going to do some very random bits, I think, and really start getting this thing something like that. I think we'll do, and we can replace the flowers, of course, that we break moving forward. I think this is going to be fine. Yeah. Do some like roots and things I think will look pretty cool. Like I said, replace the flowers if we need to. I think we've got plenty of flowers in here, but a little bit of these patches like this, it's pretty simple just to throw these down. And now, get away from me. It's time. It's time to start taking this guy all the way up. You know? And I think that's all the higher that we want to go. And so we'll have a little stubby tree. We'll have leaves and stuff coming off of it. It's no real big deal. Well, I like the shape that we have created. We've started doing some detail work, placing in a little bit of these trap doors, and I am going to also place in some dark oak you know, stairs and slabs. We've got spruce stairs and slabs as well. And I think that this is going to look pretty good at doing stuff like that. It doesn't matter if the bee's going in and out of the specific areas of the farm here, as long as we can get up to where we need to go. Now, there's going to be quite a bit of leaves coming down, so I think we'll do something like this. And the only thing that I don't have on me is, of course, dark oak trapdoors. I do have... We'll make a crafting table. This is going to be like the 100th one that I've made. Should be able to make some of these so that we can do a little bit of that. A little bit of the chocolate bar of goodness. Looking good, looking good. You know? Do something like that. We'll put a spruce slab there. We'll throw that guy there. Just little differentiations of stuff. Like leaving that there looks good in my opinion. Stairs there. We don't have to cover every single top. But I think that's looking really, really good. Maybe we'll throw a spruce stair there. We'll throw that there. Maybe something like that, and then like that, and then we'll close this back down. Yeah, perfect. So the next thing to do after I'm done messing around, I'm going to throw a little bit more. Like, see, this is too much dark oak right here. So we will be getting rid of these things. Where did my axe go? There we go. Maybe we'll do something like that. Yeah. Just to change the stuff. I also brought a couple of the dark oak fences. I did want to throw, like... that, just a little bit of craziness. So the next thing that I want to do is start placing in the leaves. Now I have myself some glowberries. We have the different types of leaves. I guess I could eat. I grabbed myself a couple of different types of leaves. Jungle, you know, they got the little bit of the that look very, very different to the mangrove leaves, but they're very, very vibrant. And I think the dark oak leaves look pretty good as well. There's not a huge difference here, but there is a difference. The one that is going to stand out, of course, is the azalea leaves because they have this muted green. So that is the next thing to do. Grab my scaffolding. I also have some netherrack. We're going to pillar up and we're going to go around this thing, starting to get some leaves. I am really, really happy with the way this turned out. Tree is all done. We got some leaves. We got some glow lichen. You guys know me and my lichen. I like it. I should edit that out. Yeah, that was terrible. Anyway, the tree is done. And I like where it is headed. I have noticed that I can't go downstairs. There we go. I have noticed that I don't know if it's the observers or what that are double firing. It sounded like it was a single fire there. And I do know that, yes, this was a... the one was not quite ready, so this is fine. If I want to extend this even longer, I could put 2 shovels in here. And then... chain... Oh. Oh. Oh, we have a minor issue. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to go grab some polished deep slate, and I need to move this repeater to here, and then I need to have a block here. Um, right now I am directly powering this dropper, which is powering this, not allowing these items to flow down. But this is working. This is working and working okay. So we just got to do a little bit of repairing. Now this should fix it, or at least delay it a little bit longer. I've got 2 wooden shovels in here. Now I have 3 in here. So all 3 of them are going to have to be in here before we can fire the redstone. And I could have actually fixed this very, very quickly by just removing that and then placing that down here. This is now all fixed. Should work. I did turn it off just so we could do the repairs, and I did redisperse all of the glass bottles so that now we have honey and honeycomb. Looks like this thing is still losing just a little bit of honeycombs because each time you shear this, you get 3, so I should have multiples of 3. Which means I've lost 1. Maybe more, but right now it's just 1. That's fine. Perfect. So, all of these are ready to harvest. Of course, the bees have been busy except for this one. But I did redisperse all of the bottles so that only 2 are missing from this. There's 8 dispensers. I have 16 bottles. Yada, 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 math. Brain. Yeah. The next thing I think I'm going to do is start working on the porches that we talked about. And maybe we'll have to see. What I want to do is come up to the top floor. I've already opened up a quote-unquote door here. And we're going to place in something like this. And I think we're going to come all the way to this front piece here. Like this. And we'll just go ahead and place in the floor. And I'm going to throw in some deep slate tiles as well in here. And then the front of this thing, we're going to have to figure something out. But it's going to be a bit of back and forth, seeing what we like, what fits. You know what I mean? So let's do like this one and this one and that one and that one. Yeah. Maybe we'll put that one back in and we'll do... I think that's fine. We just want a slight variation. And then what I'm thinking here is maybe some walls? I don't know. And then here is going to be the tricky part because doors don't line up very good with the walls. And then we have, you know, this jump right here. So I might just line with spruce slabs all the way around. I don't know. But let's see how this looks from the ground. It's not terrible. You know, we can do a couple of things. You know, get that mixture in there, get a couple of the trapdoors in there, and I think we're going to go with this. The only thing that I need to figure out now is the wall, like the railing, and I think we can do some maybe some stairs. Yeah, nah, it don't look too bad. I like it. It's a little bit different of an entrance, and it's looking pretty good. The top side is is a simple balcony. I did try putting a door here, and I just don't like the way that it flushed up to these blocks, and then looking at it from the underside. You know, we can come up here, we can look about. This is cool. This is cool. There is a little bit more that we could do. Up here, and I'm not 100% sure, like, what? You know, without doing something like that. But messing around with the way that walls connect to different things is something that we could play with. We could obviously do something like that and hang lanterns from it. I think could be cool. But yeah, I think for the most part, this place is done. The other thing that I could do is put stairs here, and then stairs in the corner. Let's try that. I like this. I like what this does. Just gives a little bit of definition to the porch here. And this is temporary. I still don't know what we're going to do up here just yet, so the slabs will be here for now. But the porch, the front porch, is done. I think what I want to do next is look at this over here. Maybe we'll put in a balcony. So I need to pack up a couple of things, and yeah, maybe move my jukebox and stuff like that to the other side of the area. Holy crap, that was a fast axe action. So yeah, what is in here? This is perfect. Maybe nah. Needs to go against the wall. So yeah, let me move this. Let me do a little bit of opening. Oh my goodness, of this area, and we'll get started. Well, a little bit of redesign has been done here on the front. I did not like the bulkiness of it, so we changed it, and we also put a little bit of the house shape into the front balcony. I hope you guys like the change, because I really do. Tattle or Tail number 2 is out and about, and we did start doing some work out here with the little bit of texturization and stuff. I like the iron bars. You know, we can hop over it, but we can see through it. The walls I didn't really like. Down on this level, you couldn't see through it. So that is the change that we made. But I learned that you can still use the walls and fence gates actually attached to them. So if we wanted to, we can actually have a, you know, an entrance and exit type door. And it gives us this look with the walls. As you can see, we've gone around and changed a lot of the walls. I've redone the upper bits here with the windows. There's not so many windows. We've texturized the walls. We've added in some iron bars because they also act like glass panes. So this is all looking really, really good in my opinion. We've done all the sides. And I've also done the same thing with the back here. Just a small little balcony, you know? Let's look at it from the ground. Nice little balcony. Like I said, we did the same design. We did the same stairs, the same iron bars stuff. It's looking really, really good, and we texturized the outside of the house, at least all the way up. So I think this is starting to come together. I really, really do. I love the way the house is done, and as far as exteriors go, I think we're close. I think we're really close. And this is definitely a better breakup of things than having all of the windows. I'm extremely excited with how this all turned out. There's still more work to do on the interior, of course, upstairs, but things are coming, and I've learned a few things when doing all of these different walls and fence gates and fence posts and and whatnots. The thing that I've learned is that fence gates attach to walls, but they also attach to fences, which is pretty crazy. If we were to take these fence gates here, as you can see, this attaches to the wall, but it also attaches to the fence, so we can essentially attach fence to wall via the fence gates. The fence gates also attach to the nether brick fence, and nothing else attaches to the nether brick fence. The nether brick fence used to attach to this. I thought at one point it did. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is always a thing. But it doesn't attach to walls. It doesn't attach to fence. It doesn't attach to iron bars. You know, it's just kind of a pain. Iron bars attach to walls, but it won't attach to the nether brick fence, making the nether brick fence a very odd block that we can potentially use in places. But this does work, and it looks so weird. Like, the fence gate attaches at this height, but it attaches here. So, you know, there's knowledge that you can use. You could put another like wall right here, and you could get the lower fence gate. It's a pretty neat thing that you could probably use in your world. I don't know. But I learned some things with walls and fence posts and all of the different things. The bee farm is something else that had to have a little bit of work done. After I did the balconies and stuff, I went AFK for a little bit over here at the bee farm, and I noticed that inside of this chest I was getting glass bottles and honey. We do actually have a bit of honey in here, which is really, really nice. The reason that we were getting the glass bottles is because of the observers that we had here. Every time the redstone, you know, powered and depowered, the observer would power the dispensers. So when the redstone got powered via this hopper, it would fire the dispensers, and then when it depowered, it would fire the dispensers again. So essentially, I would get 8 bottles of honey, and then I would get 8 glass bottles. There's been a little bit of tweaking and stuff. That's why I have 10 glass bottles in here. So I redid the redstone. Essentially what I have is a piece of dust here and a piece of dust here. I have torches on all 4 of these blocks where the observers were. Then I have a torch here powering the redstone dust, which has got these torches off. That all gets powered from this when the time comes. I did extend this hopper just a little bit because I did notice that it was just a slice too fast. So we had to redo this redstone as well. We're powering this way, powering this. Yeah, it's all working. I'm actually probably going to move this back into the wall. And I did have to add a bigger delay because we have more shovels in here. The one repeater was good for 2 shovels. Obviously, it's not enough for both. Getting quite a bit of honeycomb as well. Nice. Anyway, the reason I have glass bottles in here right now is because day cycle, right? When it turns night, the bees go into their hives and they stay in there. And then when they come out of their hives, they start pollinating and collecting honey and doing all the things. As you can see, these are all full because these guys had just come out. We had just had a day cycle. So as I AFK here, this does collect honey. It does work, and it works very nicely. The only thing that I've got to watch is if I'm the only one on the server and nobody sleeps, then I am going to get glass bottles in this system. But it is working, and I'm very, very happy with it. This is an awesome build. I'm glad we did it. We've done work on the, entirety of the base, and I'm super, super happy with the progress. But that is all the time we have for today. We've gotten quite a bit of work done on the island. We got the bee farm completed. We got the balconies put in. We've got texturization of the house pretty much done. I'm super happy with where things are at, and eventually we will be adding to the different levels here in due time. I'm not sure what I want to do yet still, so we're just gonna kind of hang out. There's plenty to do, plenty of other projects that we can get on with and finish this one when the time comes. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know the routine. Leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Be sure to check the description down below for all the different ways to follow me. There's links to Twitter, Twitch, Discord, Truly Bedrock Discord, Truly Bedrock website, link to all the Truly Bedrock members' YouTube channels. There's a link to my second channel where we put live streams, the third channel where we do Pokemon challenges from time to time, and of course a link to Patreon if that is something you are interested in. All in the description below. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.